have a ton of empties to show you. It is in the middle of October, so it's the middle of the month, which is kind of awkward, I feel like, for empties because usually you save them to the end of the month, but I just have a ton of empties that I don't want it to over accumulate by the end, so I'm just going to do some now, and then I have a pre-recorded video that I might do, that I just might upload later, because I haven't showed you guys it yet. So I have my regular PacSun bag, and it's filled to the brim. As you can tell, it's overflowing. So the first couple of things, I'm not going to do it in any particular order, but if I see some things that kind of go together in a category, I will do those together. But the first thing that I see are these Neutrogena makeup remover wipes. I like these. I don't think they're super amazing, though, for the price that they cost. And this is just the travel size. It's 7 pre-moistened towelettes. I just like these because especially when I go home on the weekends, I kind of like to bring a small amount of makeup wipes so then so I don't have to open a new big pack and get it all kind of like dry it up already to start with. So yeah, the next makeup wipes that I'm finishing up right now, so they're going to be done in like 2 days, are these Pond's, and they're just the original fresh ones. And Pond's makeup wipes, I know a lot of people talk about them and they love the makeup wipes, but I honestly feel that these are too soapy. Like, they have a lot of suds and soap in them, so I feel like it's actually like scrubbing my makeup off, which when I use towelettes, I like to have them just wipe away my makeup, not really like add more moisture to my face. The next makeup removers are these Love and Beauty green tea. The scent I really didn't care for. Like, there wasn't any like green tea smell that I really smelled in it, but it's just a 60 wipes, and you can tell that these are way longer compared to any of the regular wipes. So they did cover my whole face, but these weren't as moist as the Neutrogena ones, so I had to use more at a time. I probably have to use 2 or 3 of these and only use 1 or 2 of those. So that's what made those go somewhat faster than you would think. The next thing are these Swissfurs cotton rounds, and it's an 80 pack. I just love using these for my eyes because I feel like the cotton rounds compared to cotton balls don't get little particles of like cotton in your eyelashes or in your eyes, so it's just easier to gently remove your makeup. The next thing is these face kind of like wraps or masks or face sheets, and this is a Q10 facial mask, and I actually got this in Hawaii, but I think you can get this, I'm not really sure where you can get it elsewhere, but it says that it's from California, so this was fine, nothing super amazing, but I just really like sheet masks because I feel like they're less of a mess and they're just easier to apply and to take off. And then I got this cucumber and aloe face mask, which smelled really good, and it worked just as good. I don't think one worked better than the other, or not a big noticeable difference. The next thing I actually put in this package because I just got a new one, but this is how it usually looks packaged. As you can see, all the glue is crusted over, but this is the Revlon Precision Lash Adhesive, and I find this to be the best lash glue that I've ever tried, just because it has an ultra thin brush applicator, so it just makes it way more easier than glue in a tube that you have to like a squeeze tube. So I think this makes applying lashes better, and it just works, and it's super easy to carry with you in your purse just to make sure that your lashes don't fall off, and it's in clear, which is nice because I don't really like ones that are in different colors like brown or black. The next thing are just these 6 Venus Breeze, and they just are the little heads of the razors. So this is the 2-in-1 Gillette Venus Breeze. These are my favorite. The 6 cartilage thing, though, is like $30, so it's kind of expensive, but they actually last me a pretty long time, so I definitely think it's worth it. It's way better than disposable razors in my point of view. The next couple of things, I'll just go through candles because I did use up a ton of candles this month. It's kind of insane to think about how much I did use up, and this is probably from the end of September until mid-October, so it is about a month, I would say. But I used up Cider Lane, which I like a lot. It just smells like apple cider, and it smells amazing. And yeah, I'm obsessed with the mini ones. And then this blackberry spice ended up burning really weird, that it was like it burned all the way to the side, and I guess this moved because these are glued on, so I guess like the heat changed it, so it kind of like off-centered it, but it smells pretty good. It's definitely not my most favorite one that I burned this month. These definitely were not my favorite, and this is just one that I got from the dollar store. Well, actually, I think this one's from Rite Aid. You can't smell anything, and the only thing I like is if you do like take this out, then you'll have a nice little orange container, and it actually has decoration on it, and you won't have to like add anything yourself. The next two that I got were these two. I just got ash on my hand. One was Hayride, and the other one was something else. But these Glade candles lasted a pretty good amount of time. They have way more product than the Bath & Body Works, and they're way cheaper. I think they're $3 or $4 each, which is really nice. And I like these containers because they'll be perfect for anything that I want to have like on the desk. This is probably one of my favorites. It's like, they always have it. It's not like a limited edition, but it's the mahogany teak wood, and this smells like Abercrombie, a lot of people say, and it definitely has like that manly, fresh scent to it, which I personally like a lot. And then I used up another orange one because it was like 2 for $5, I think, at Rite Aid, so I picked that one up, and I finished that one. And then this one was Farm Stand Apple, which I wasn't too like pleased about. I didn't think it smelled anything fantastic. It just smells like apples, but really like heavily of apples. And then I used up this Autumn Day, which is my favorite, along with Leaves, and it's just this. But yeah, definitely my favorite. And then this one that I'm burning now, which is at the end, as you can see, because it's at the end of its thing, is Leaves, which I also really like. And those are all the candles that I used up, I think, which I think is 1, 2, 3, 4 minis, the 2 Rite Aids, and then 2 Glades, and then 2 small ones that are like the 1 wick. Okay, so now I'm going to get on to the other stuff. I did use up these 3D white strips, and these I actually gave some to my friend because he wanted to try them, so I didn't fully use these all up by myself, but they are gone, and I do like these. I like the advanced ones, which I started with, and then I gradually went to the gentle routine, which works fine because I don't really whiten my teeth that much anymore. And then the next thing are these cotton balls, and this is the jumbo size. It has 200 count, which I'm already going through my other 200 count of cotton balls too. And yeah, I just like these a lot for taking off makeup on my face. I have another cotton round, and these are another 80 counts, like this Whispers, but it's just a different brand, which I don't really care which brand to use, but Whispers usually do come in like a 3-pack, so it's really cheaper and nice. I did use up my left contacts, and I just used the One Day AccuView for astigmatism, so that's what I use for those. I also used up my lighter because I have been lighting all these candles, so yeah, that is an Empties, I guess, since it's all done. The next couple of things are kind of like makeup and skincare. So this is the Clarins Body Lift. So this lasted me like probably like 3 different tries, which is nice, but you put it on your legs and stuff, and it says that it lifts cellulite, which I couldn't really tell a difference because I only used it for such a short amount of time, and because I'm younger, so I don't really have as much cellulite as someone that would be older that would need it. The next thing that I used up was the Suave Kids Detangler Spray, and this is in Double Dutch Apple, which I really like the smell of this, and it works really well. I'm already started my next bottle, and it lasts a long time because it is 10.5 fluid ounces, which is a really good size. The next thing are these Revlon. Sorry, I threw away my lashes, but these are my favorite. They're the Neutral Defining 91168 Beyond Natural, and they're just super natural eyelashes, which I think are nice because they're not over dramatic. The other ones that I like are the Two Eyes faux lashes, and these are really nice because 2cosmetics.com is with a cause, and it's buy one and you'll give a pair. So that's really nice. This I used up, which was okay. It wasn't anything amazing to like write home about, but it's the Pure Seduction Victoria's Secret Red Plum, and it's just the body wash. And this is 4 ounces, so it lasted me a decent amount of time, but it's definitely not like a full-size body wash. It wasn't amazing. It washed and it smelled decent, but I didn't see the scent really lingering on my skin that much, but it didn't wash away right away, if that makes sense. Yeah. The next makeup wipes that I forgot to include are these Clean and Clear, which worked fine, nothing incredibly amazing, but I did like them. I like these and the Neutrogena way better than the Pond's, to be honest with you. And then I have some packets. The first one is this Age Defy eye cream. This lasted me a while just because eye cream in general, like you only need a small amount. So it's the Sephora brand. It wasn't anything great. And then this Organic Beauty Oil Anti-Aging was fine. I just like body oils, so I wanted to try this one out and see how it was. The next is this oil absorbing sheets, and they're the Renewal by Rite Aid. They work fine. All oil blotting sheets I feel like work the same, except I do like the Clean and Clear because you can actually see how much product you got off compared to the other ones where you can see it slightly but not as dramatic. And then the next couple of things are beauty after I show you this, which is the Clean and Clear Advantage Acne Spot Treatment Salicylic Acid Acne Medication, and it's oil-free, which is why I get it all the time. This is probably like my 4th bottle that I've been through, which is insane to think about. But I definitely squeezed out every like last thing of it, and it says it won't over dry skin, which is really important because normally if you have acne skin, you still want to keep your skin moisturized and have or even add oils to it because that helps too. The mascaras that I used up were 3. So I used up this Revlon Lash Potion, which I liked a lot. I just kind of got tired after I used the mascara for like 2.5 months. I can't really get to like 3 or more months because I just get bored with them. But this one worked really well. I think it was one of my favorites. And combined with the Clump Crusher, I think it works well. The Crush Clumper alone, I don't really like as much. But yeah, I just got the water resistant because it was like the end of summertime. And then this Bare Minerals Flawless Defining Volumizing mascara. I opened it and it's like completely dried out, which is weird because I haven't opened it before, and a lot of other mascaras that I've had for a longer amount of time that I didn't open weren't this dry. Like, you can't hear anything from it, and it barely has anything. And the bottom end seems to be clumped together, but I'm not sure if that's how like they made it. But it smells disgusting, and I didn't really get to try it, so I was kind of bummed out by that. The next 3 things, this is kind of the same thing that I tried out, but it literally gives you, look at this, it's actually like dried out like this. It doesn't even stay in the container, which is pretty sad, and it doesn't crank up. It just, yeah. So this was definitely no-go. I didn't even get to use it once. I think it was on sale at Sephora for like $3 or something, which might explain why they were trying to get rid of it. But it is a Sephora Day to Night Wear eyeliner, and it's in brown, so I definitely would recommend that. I think they might be discontinuing it, which is also why it might be on sale. The next thing is this Maybelline New York, and it's just one of my favorite concealers, hands down. And it's the Maybelline Fit Me one, and mine's in medium 25, which I like a lot. But yeah, I used all of it up, as you can see, as you can tell. I really like it though, and it lasts such a long time. I'm on my like third or fourth tube of this actually. And then the last thing was horrible. I bought this just, I feel like, because I wanted to try something new out, and it's the Maybelline Ultra Liner Waterproof, and it's just in brown. The nice thing is the applicator is super small, but the downside is when I put it on, it gets stuck like glue, like actual adhesive. So when I take it off, it comes all off in a strip, and it really hurts to take it off. And I don't know if they're doing that because it's considered and like advertised as waterproof, but it's just super hard to get off, and it's definitely not my favorite thing to use, so I threw that away, not even finishing it because I didn't think it was worth finishing. So those are all my empties, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a ton of candles this month, which was really nice, and just a little odds and ends there. And I will see you guys later. Bye.